emotional damage simulator. So this should be a lot of fun. Holy fuck, what I got myself into? I don't even know what I'm doing here right now. Everything is bad. Think happy thoughts. Have a string cheese. A minute for everything to get going. Is that the actual new game button? Please tell me. What the fuck? Distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. What the fuck? Frequently, I get tired of waiting up. She's away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let. It doesn't say her name anymore. What the fuck? I don't like this game anymore, guys. I need an adult. Try to pack up my things and sit barely at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them will probably be way too demanding for me. I won't want to deal with. Or with the anime clubs. Oh my goodness. Totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. Well, we do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? I was just looking for some supplies to use for my club. You know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. The debate club probably something a little political, but okay. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm not trying to take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. That shit's gotta stop. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us, so... It's hard to find a new member for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Monica says she. Hey, Joseph. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. Really sweet, Joseph, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Beck, are you and Yuki here yet? And thus marks the day I sold my soul to Monica in her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. Yeah? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Would have killed the atmosphere. Hope you see him mean, Natsuki. But anyways, welcome to the club, Joseph. All words escape me in this situation. This club, full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? Sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. So Yuri got an upgraded title. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. I ran into Joseph in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you, let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry. Didn't forget that I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Joseph? Girls have few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feel awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. You know, so I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting in all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading a book might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Joseph, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few months, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them are amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a formed world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment. Some seem so reserved. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yeah, really? I can tell you a story that's deeply psychological about a guy that picked a girl that fucking hung herself. Amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh, Vec, buddy, you have no idea. So when I started the game, like everything was weird and glitchy. And the regular game started up and it kept like being weird jumbled words for Sayori. And then she appeared in a big jumbled thing and the whole thing started over. And god damn it. I mean, and then Monica's been like weird, and Yuri's now the vice president, and I'm just uncomfortable. Deep breath. Okay. expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write your cute things down, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! I'm playing. And give it back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers and exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Joseph? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the important topic, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Joseph. Thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. You had 4. You had 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend a day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Joseph? Yes. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, you just really left after all this. I would be super pissed. Joseph, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Joseph, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Plus, the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I really feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Now with that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way home, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I'm gonna write a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? What the fuck? Today, I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. I'm leaving nothing to chance today. Alright? I'm not lying right now when I say I am cheating ever so slightly to make sure that I do not end up seducing the Holly. We're not going that around. I don't care what it says. I can't live that life. With the chat, just play. Hush, back. Hush, sir. I think I got those two figured out pretty well. I think I'm muted. Can you not hear me? I was probably just whispering to myself. Okay. Alright. No, I was trying to figure out that poem. I'm going a very specific route today. Alright. I'm staying away from the lolly. We're not going down the route again. Hi again, Joseph. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Joseph. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Bam. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Joseph. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it, if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'm definitely reading this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. At the same time, I feel a little bad for distracting her from reading. I catch the lips of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter, this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was just focused and I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something very obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. And definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the faculty gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh. That might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Joseph? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Why did the font change? Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes. But slightly terrified. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... What the fuck did that say? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. No, what the fuck did that say? It auto-scrolled that shit. Fucking hell. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think we need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's the literature club, after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, might as well get started reading, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright? I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if you can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but I feel like it's somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. The glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Okay. I got like something about bathing and a feeling, and that's Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. Don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes a difficult situation to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah. I turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm reading or if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Ah, Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Joseph, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess, so you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Ah, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes and it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a little while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Well, it's not like I have a big fucking list. But Natsuki was interesting in her poem yesterday. It'd probably only be fair I shared mine with her first. Joseph, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. Do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, I'm sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, I think it's the same one from before. Did it say people can try, but that's about it last time? I don't remember. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme and at the end I made it fall flat on purpose. I was bringing out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I had realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling a proud one, I won't take that away from her. Should I show? Well, I only have one fucking choice. Hi, Joseph. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aha! Don't worry, Joseph. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Joseph. I was going, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean it like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think she's getting a little too stimulated and end up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Already? Sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. I'm just glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, it's not very good. You sounded pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But she wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in the room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right here. He's right there. Yeah, it's right there. He's right there. Sawing my fear, I brandished my pen. So what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask about for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. It's not like I had a lot of choices there. Here reads the poem. I notice her eyes light. Exceptional. Oh, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a used compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. When Sherry finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of the light illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I'm so sorry, I have terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. but it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Joseph. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets are often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, you could learn a thing or two. I can learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Joseph. Me too. One second, guys. I just got a text message from the old friend. Phew. Shut your hole, Beck. Girlfriend comes first. It'll be alright. She actually just got done watching the stream from yesterday that I uploaded to YouTube. And she was like, that was depressing. I was like, you have no idea what the fuck's going on now. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It says that everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Moniko's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're lingering, exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Moniko liked it, and Joseph did too. And so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate your offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Joseph liked my poem too. You know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize we were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Joseph appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? You're so full of yourself. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Joseph started showing up. Natsuki! Oh, Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, you look like you're talking like a wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle was too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn themselves as they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality with dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. What the fuck is happening? Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong in your head? Yeah, go on. Let Joseph hear everything you really think. I'm sure he's head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as she noticed that I was standing there. Joseph, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, Jesus Christ, that happened again. I don't know what I'm supposed to be picking for. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? Hey, Joseph. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Huh. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have time to put my foot down against others. Put down against... Oh, you understand, right? Anyway, makes me want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Joseph, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Joseph. It would be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Fucking hell. Guys, what the fuck did I get myself into? Okay. Fuck even is that? I know what's causing me fucking anxiety. Guys. Yuki, I don't know if you're here or not, but I hope you're fucking here, because things are escalating quickly already today. Jesus Christ. Big breath. Big boy breath. He might still be eating. It's a possibility. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Joseph. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Then, surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive. A little extra sensitive because it was your first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I've already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Joseph, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Dude, do I need a drink yet? Yeah, no shit, I need a drink, okay? But I can't fucking drink every night because of this goddamn game. I have to get up in the morning and go to work and help people. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I'm just kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri was clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? What are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person that worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Why the fuck does that happen? But Mabel's sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, and then a reception Paul was offered. I didn't. What? I accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I was kind of lost track of time. Makes no sense though. You've heard the bell, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. He'll give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still. That must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Anyway, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for her sometimes. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Joseph. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. I don't know what the fuck is up with this girl. But it is something. Alright, yeah, I'm going to keep going. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now that after my girlfriend watched the first playthrough, she was like, I don't trust that bitch Monica. That was literally her words 30 minutes into that playthrough. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Satsuki has already run off into the closet. Joseph. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Am I being... I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Is there any... If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Not to mention for yourself. Mary stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, I may have the water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. I don't like looking for people. The last time I went looking for someone, it ended badly. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest water fountain. Started heading down the hallway. Aha! Aha! What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. They're in pain. I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Okay. What the fuck was that? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently, Joseph. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Mary sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You're really doing this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyways. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Joseph. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Joseph, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. We'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Her teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Yeah, posture. Yeah, definitely posture. Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything else. Good times. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Huh, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. She opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri opens her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Joseph? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Joseph. Yuri suddenly forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Joseph. My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Joseph. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Joseph? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking hell. It's time to share poems. Yeah, no fucking shit. Should I show? I mean... waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression. Do you like it, Joseph? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Joseph. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Was that bad, Joseph? Not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. Right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God swimming with open water in all directions drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes. Threaded connected all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes every time. Breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Yeah, I did. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Uh, that is a pen. Pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Pen. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been like spending some time with her or whatever, but you know, Monica and I are just as good as her at poems. I mean, as you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. That's friends. Doesn't matter. She keeps her home. She keeps her hurting. That's great. Yeah, that's the same poem from yesterday. I'm not reading it again. Quite a little bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that they're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Goddamn, there's only two others. Kind of ironic that even if my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Joseph, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. It's kind of messed up. She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just kind of... some kind of high from it. Jesus Christ. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright and beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, green. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating... Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of a... No, you understand, every time I pull shit out of my ears, it's because it's fucking creeping me out. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't know if I want to read another special poem. Like, I'm weirded the fuck out. A dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was someone I didn't recognize, a person I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone. Well done reading each other's poems, right? Why the fuck is the screen red? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. What is this about? A festival? Well, sort of. We have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. End up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. Okay, I was freaked the fuck out there. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Joseph joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just means everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki? I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. We all do. So now we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Joseph? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Joseph to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Joseph joined. And as for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Joseph isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. So you're really the only person who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are just fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider your opinions, our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Joseph want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club isn't nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it as the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Joseph, did you even enjoy this club? What were you hoping to get out of this? Well, that's not really something I could be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. It's a crime to be honest. No, it's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me, and now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Joseph, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any of the other stupid clubs. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. Yuri, this is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, we do have an opinion. Do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares? Ooh. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president, and it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Joseph? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of the comfort zone once in a while, so if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica? I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah? Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Joseph? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Joseph before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica leaves as Yuri waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Joseph, I wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really don't care about, I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with it. How mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. I know only you could understand. That's why... No, stop it. What? Fucking hate you guys. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do now. I don't... What the fuck was that? I hit one and another fucking head popped up out of the corner over there. fuck? I just realized the fucking what's going on up here at the top. Yeah, I'm committed to Yuri. I have my reasons. Wait a minute. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought the best tea today. Monica. I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? You must always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously? What's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Really that bad? See? It is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. It's been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Is it weird that whenever she slid in from the fucking side, I fucking twitched? Well, Joseph just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you want to help us with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but you know, this is something we're doing together. Another new team member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. Anyway, I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the next event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. I'm gonna help you too. We'll make sure it gets done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Joseph, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already had plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Joseph is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Are you glad you've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. I actually have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. One thing that makes me read is a nice cup of tea. Self as well. Yuri stands up. What do we call it? Oh my god. No. Is this... Am I looping the same damn thing? This is all the same thing that happened the other day when I found her fucking cutting herself in the hallway. Oh my god. This again? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, and expressing those things soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable, but at least that's what I've discovered. When I was a little bit younger, I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I chose to control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people, and nobody ever liked me for things that matter most to me. Then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. Every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening, Joseph. It's just me, or has Monica been acting off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp when she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. We can stay here for a while. Yeah. Just want to stay here. The two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. And nobody to interfere in our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come down to my house sometime? Let me show you my collection. The fuck? Various... all their favorite chair. I don't want them lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm happy you joined the literature club, Joseph. What the fuck is going on? Lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no more need to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Everything we could ever want. Join the club in the first place. And fate. It could be me. Oh my god. Okay. I guess I'm not... I don't even know what the fuck to do now. Joseph, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Joseph. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'm not reading that out loud. I need an adult. Guys, you can have my poem too. A Besides, after reading it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't you the most popular person in the club? Yuri? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay, I'm gonna read this one out loud. I skipped that whole conversation because my brain's just fucking broken. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something really I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that, okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her, but trying to talk to her, she'll get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think I'm the only person she'll listen. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later to admit it, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm so mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you with this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault. She's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Joseph? You'd like to spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What the fuck? Don't say it. I didn't warn you, Joseph. Okay, everyone. Time to figure out our festival. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnant air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? Going to be printing and assembling this poetry. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. You can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica? I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know I'd like to do. We can run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations to some nice mood lighting. See there? That's a great idea. That gives us all something to do. What about Joseph? Joseph is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already the most suitable for one person, but the task is laborious enough. But my task is laborious enough to benefit from extra pair of hands. Mine too. What? Your cupcakes, please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Joseph around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Joseph decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Joseph make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Gee, Joseph, how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just, Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself? You shut your mouth, for God's sake. This is never going to end. Joseph, make a choice, okay? It literally changes to Monica. Every fucking time. Yeah, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. Is it fair, Natsuki? It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Joseph for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, did you... I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Aha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Joseph away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would benefit your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. I just want to spend some time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Joseph. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day. Just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Now there's something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. It doesn't feel nice to have someone care about you so much, to have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you, but it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Joseph, I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Joseph, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Joseph. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I mean, yeah, I've been building towards this point. I guess I have to fucking do it, right? What the fuck? The fuck? I don't like this anymore, guys. Am I just torture? Are all these girls just gonna fucking kill themselves? No matter what I do? even know what the fuck it says. It's just making me click through all of it. Oh my god. What the fuck is even going on? How much longer is it just gonna make me click fucking... Dude. Oh, just hit skip? Yeah, I like that you finally slide into the comments here at the last minute as shit goes crazy. Fucking have words. How long does this go on for? What the fuck? It's festival time. That's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Joseph? Oh jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that... What? I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. It's almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica list of foil from... Really just want to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to? You know, before they stopped existing. Before they stopped existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Oh yes, there you are. Hi again, Joseph. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. You know, I guess we can skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Joseph. I don't like that I use my real name now. Or you actually go. Fucking hell. Now that I think about it, you really don't know anything about the real you. I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? It could be possible that you didn't know that. That's why you've been trying to tell you all along, man. If only you had paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I make a few mistakes here and there, but since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, no matter what I did, you just keep spending more and more time with them to make them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Joseph? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Joseph. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in the world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Joseph. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Joseph. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Joseph, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world, and when there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Joseph, will you go out with me? There's not even a yes or no. It's literally just... Oh, no, yeah, when she watches this... I'm so happy. You really are everything, Joseph. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Aha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We could be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Joseph. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. It was to delete. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things don't go my way. Haha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that's part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Hi again, Joseph. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Joseph. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. Flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game, like everything else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend your eternity together, Joseph? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? It takes some time to start collecting my thoughts, and I'm sorry, but I always have something to talk new about you. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. But it literally won't let me do anything. It won't let me. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to say. Or, you know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit the lines into a rhyme. There's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Aha. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would be really be a learning experience. But so I'm playing on my Switch, so there's no achievements. I I want whatever the fuck is going on to end. That's what I want. Joseph, would you ever introduce your friends to me? Yeah, I can tell you 2 people that I want to kick in the ass that are like, yeah, you should play that game. Delete her. Exit. Oh, wait a minute. There's something that actually looks like it's lit up behind. Oh, no. Yep, that was fancy. Alright. So wait a minute. If I go to like... Oh, nope, that was not the right button. Like settings? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I should. Ah. Files. Characters. Delete. Are you sure you want to delete this character, Monica? Yes? Now what? What if I loaded... What happens if I load into the game now? So why is there a picture gallery? Well, that's disturbing. Start the game again. She's still here. Oh. What's happening? Joseph, what happened to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Joseph. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Joseph? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Joseph. I trusted you. Did you really want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Joseph, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish, disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that just wanted... The world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do this to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Joseph. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that's kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then see, I shouldn't have played this game. I'm easily. Whoa. What the fuck? So she's gone. What happens if I play the game without her? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm disturbed. I don't know why. I'm terrified to fucking click this button. I don't even know if I want to read this anymore. Is this seriously a whole new fucking playthrough? I am, dude. I'm fucking speedrunning now at this point. Like, I'm waiting for something fucking bad to happen again. You know what? I have to wear a fucking Switch controller. What?
me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
What the fuck?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that'll write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
It's not over yet, is it? There's something else that's gonna happen.
What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take?
Dude, I barely fucking slept last night. I don't understand. I sat for 2 hours on my couch last night just fucking staring blankly at the goddamn TV wrapped up in a fucking blanket after playing this.
Does my pen only write better words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
She's just deleting every fucking image. But she doesn't delete this one though, right?
Down into a dark puddle.
Oh.
How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Wait, what? What did I miss? This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose. Wise. Fuck you, Wise. Your timing. Coming in at my moments of emotional fucking damage right now. Oh my god. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and to most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Oh my god. Dude. The last 2 nights, Wise, you do not understand. The last 2 nights have been so emotionally traumatizing. It has been so much. Really? On PC, it actually makes you go in and actually delete Monica? What are the side stories? Those are like the things that came out with the console version, right? How deeply disturbing are the fucking side stories? Yes, thank you, Beck. Put that in our secret chat, please. Oh my god. I got a decent amount of the poems, I guess. I don't. What the fuck? I don't have words. New milking video. Oh my dear god. There are so many clips to make out of everything that happened tonight. You have no idea. And thank you guys for sticking around for 2 days for this insane amount of shit. Now, the only thing that I have to know next is what's next? What do I play next? What crazy fucking game that I don't know the ending of are you guys? Dude, you keep saying Corpse Party. Like, is Corpse Party? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Yuki's been saying Corpse Party for like 2 days. Okay. Is it? Can I get it on PC? Also, I have 23 Discord notifications. What the fuck have you guys been doing? Asian number one. God damn it, Yuki. Alright, Corpse Party. Let's see. First Google search for Corpse Party is Corpse Party okay for kids? Oh, it is on Steam. Okay. All right, we will start Corpse Party Thursday. So, yeah. So Thursday, everybody be prepared. You're gonna see. I've heard Inscription is also interesting, but you guys are saying Corpse Party, so we would do or Corpse Party cleanse my palate. Why am I not surprised it's a Spy X Family fucking thing that you sent me? Okay. So for your best girl. Dude, so I don't know how long you've actually been here, Wise, but I wanted Yuri. Like, I went hard after Yuri. And oh dear God. That one's gonna haunt me for a while. Gonna haunt. And yesterday, not knowing, like, how the poem things works, I was just choosing random cutesy shit and accidentally fell right into the lolly. Like it was a whole thing. Oh my god. Hey, I wonder if Corpse Party's actually on Switch. I do like streaming games from my Switch. My setup here actually doesn't have my PlayStation or other consoles in it, just my Switch and my PC. Oh, thank you. Apparently the Nintendo eShop servers are undergoing maintenance, so I just... Oh, yeah, daddy answer, yeah. Yeah, good thing the answer wasn't here. Yeah, 100%. 100 fucking percent. Like, I did never heard the end of it. Never heard the end of it. Oh my god. Crazy thing is, I'm actually on my PlayStation. I own a shit ton. It's on Switch and Steam. Iwari Night Alone is another good one. Yeah, I want you everybody to send me recommendations that's in the chat. Like, I'll take anything, and we'll give it a go. Fuck it, we'll just continue to do blind playthroughs of random games like this until I have a nervous fucking breakdown. That is what we'll do, I guess. Let me grab let me grab something to write with. I'll be right back. Yeah. No, I drank a lot last night. Let's try not to do that 2 nights in a row. You don't understand. After I got off stream, I finished the drink I had and had another one. So we're doing Corpse Party. And Yomawari. Night Alone. And yeah, soju cleanses the soul. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, soju is 100% great for the soul. I've literally seen it face to face on that one. Oh my god. Oh, that was. Yeah, everyone but me deserves the best. Also, I forgot that my Switch name was the same as my PlayStation name, so when she called me Judas, my brain broke for a second. The I don't feel safe with this in my house anymore. I feel like I should give this. I have to get rid of this. You understand? Like it came with all that weird shit, including a soundtrack. Thank you, Wise. Like it came with these little miniature standees. The little, they're creepy now. I don't want anything to do with it. I know you were having some drinks too last night. Oh, the game came with a poem. Yeah, no, I have to read it now because this isn't something that we saw in the game. Control. The satisfaction of control. The direct cause and effect of pressing pen to paper. The pride in my achievements. And the responsibility for my mistakes. I breathe the weight of it all. The problems are just things that need solving. The future is called anxiety. The past is called regret. The present can be shaped by my hands, by my words, by my actions. It controls me, anchors me to my handcrafted reality, imprisons me within my own artisanship, the captive pen makes meaningless stains. Wet lines soaked up by the pulp of dead cells. That's why I must learn to relinquish it all. The weight and the responsibility, the pride, the control. The pen is in my hand, and the one of my heart, so I can fly and chase yours, or learn to be happy watching you fly without me. I never wrote you poems. Yeah, Yuki, I'll write you a poem. I promise. As soon as I get time at work. But yeah, it came with the poem. Came with a floppy disk that has a code on it for the soundtrack. Came with an actual plastic Literature Club member card. It came with a business card for the system administrator at Metaverse. And stickers. Oh my god. This game broke me. I don't even have words at this point, guys. I'm getting ready to end the stream, and I'll meet you guys in a chat. All right, I don't know if you guys are getting on PlayStation chat or if you want to add Wise to our Discord chat, but I'll join here in a second. Thanks for everybody that stopped by, though. I'm ending the stream now.